Alright, welcome back to Mike On Brain Off Season 2, Episode 3. As usual, I'm Nazim.
I'm Ian.
I'm Peter.
And I'm Daniel.
So,
Special guest, by the way.
Alright, so boys, what's the topic for today?
Traveling. We out here traveling.
First of all, that's swimming. That is not a mode.
That's traveling, bro.
That's not a mode of transport. By the
We're
way.
old days in Africa, you know? We gotta swim. I'm sorry.
You
It's
see,
never too late.
you see, it's the first and last time this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright, boys. What's your best experiences traveling? Any stories, good stories?
I think you can probably start with me, right?
Yes.
Because I travel a lot.
Cup stacking.
Yeah, I travel a lot with cup stacking. I represent Team Malaysia. I travel a lot. The most memorable place for me now was in 2019. End of 2019, before COVID started, I went to China for a tournament, for an international tournament. It was really fun. I ended up failing the tournament.
Failing.
Yeah, I ended up failing. I ended up failing the tournament, but I still had a really fun time because I actually got to hang out with a lot of international people. I got to hang out with the Koreans. Actually, we love the Koreans. We love the Koreans.
You know what they say about the Koreans?
Oh god damn it.
Yeah, I had a really fun time. And then there was, so after the tournament, I mean, I failed. Maybe I wasn't too happy, but actually I bounced back quite well actually. So we were having dinner and then we all decided like maybe why not let's throw a party in the hotel room.
Oh.
Let's throw a party in the hotel room, but we're on the age, so we're not gonna drink or anything. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But like,
Don't underage drink, guys. Be responsible.
yeah. So So we didn't do that or anything. So we just went up to the room and then we just started blasting music. And we were dancing to some random, we were dancing on the bed and all that stuff. It was kinda crazy. I don't know if it's okay to say this or not, but yeah. So maybe. Korean. That's not.
Korean.
So we were dancing on the bed and all that stuff, and then suddenly we got a complaint from someone 3 floors down. 3 floors down. Someone 3 floors down, and they told us.
How good was the speaker? And where can I buy it?
It's not even a speaker, bro. It's me, bro. I was screaming, and then someone 3 floors below was complaining. Like they called us and complained, and the janitor knocked the door, and then they were like, "Yo, you're a bit too loud. I can hear you 3 floors below." I was like, what the? and then we were like, "Okay, we'll be quiet." We didn't be quiet. After 5 minutes, we just continued. And it was really fun. It was really fun that night. And we knocked out. We got knocked out. Good,
That's
knocked
nice.
out.
I have a similar story with Ian. So basically, like, there's this international tournament that I competed. It's a school tournament. We went to like Macau and stuff. And one night it was someone's birthday, so we were celebrating and then we were like really loud and we had like speakers and stuff and we were blasting music. And then suddenly we heard a knock. Yeah, okay. We heard a knock. And then we looked through we asked the guy, he wasn't even part of like, he wasn't even celebrating and stuff, he was just sitting there. So we asked him to help check who it is. And he went to the doorknob thing where you can see through the hole. Yeah. And then he saw it and he said there was nothing. Because the person on the other side was covering it.
Oh.
And then so he got like curious and stuff, and then when he opened the door, the coach from but the coach from the other team, he just ran through the door and was like, "You guys are so loud and so irresponsible." I forgot what he scolded us for, but he was like so mad and stuff and he scolded us. But the guy who didn't even do anything was just standing there and getting beaten up. Not physically, not physically beaten up, but verbally. But yeah, similar story. But after that we went back to our rooms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's not a nice one. That's not nice. I was expecting something nice, bro.
This
is not nice.
The coach was like so scary. he just ran, like he just opened the door so hard, swung the door open so hard and just ran. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, how old are you?
I was like 14.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
If you're like 7, that would be scary.
My worst one. I don't have that many good ones. They're all normal trips, right?
Oh boy.
My worst one, right? Every time I'm in a new environment, when I in a hotel, sometimes, and I forget to pee the night before. Sometimes I just wake up. Sometimes I get that panic. I'm dreaming of peeing. I'm like, oh! Then I run to the toilet. Like, it was in the middle, it stopped. I go to the toilet. I'm just. It happened too many times. One time I was at Thailand and I woke up so early.
Of course it's Thailand.
I woke up so early because I beat the bed. And then my mom's like, oh, obviously you did. And my brother was like right next to me. And he didn't realize because I covered it.
Like sleeping on the same bed?
No, the next bed, but it was right next to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you a range. You say yes or no to the range. A year ago.
No, I mean, we couldn't travel yet.
Oh yeah. 3 years ago. 1 to 3 years ago.
Wait, but first of all,
It was my most recent travel.
okay, but first of all, like, how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
17 since yesterday.
He's 17, mentally 10.
Yeah.
Mentally 10.
Yeah.
9.
We're actually serious. We're actually
Physically, 90.
What? Nazim, any nice ones?
Yeah.
So
Oh, that
honestly, it's kind of like a cringy one.
There's a cringe travel experience.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean,
Alright. So back in my old school, we had this like overseas field trip kind of thing.
Okay.
We do like twice a year.
Overseas twice a year? What school? Your school's rich, bro. What? My old school, when we did field trips, it was only in Malaysia.
Yeah.
I only have to do by bus, not really plane.
Well, we had an overseas trip, right? So of course we go to Thailand, specifically Phuket. So
Okay.
yeah. So like we came back at 1 a.m. because we had to like do some activities, and my roommate had a girlfriend. So obviously like the boys and girls are in two separate buildings for specific purposes. Then like after I came back, we came back, I straight away like just lie down on my bed. The first thing he said was, can you help me do something? Then I was like,
Start a wall.
Okay. It starts building it.
and then I was like, oh, what? Then he was like, well, there's somebody outside. Then I was like, okay. I opened the door, it was still open. So I was like, okay. So what should I help with? He's like, just make sure that nobody's outside.
Boys.
So okay, bear in mind I was at 15. So
15?
15.
That was quite recent.
That's like 2 years ago.
Yeah. So
That's like 1 year. That's like 2 months ago.
and like the funny thing is, 2 minutes after he asked me to look out. The teacher came because our room was at the corner, so it was the first room. And that teacher, he loves to look under everywhere in the closet.
Oh shit.
Wait, we're gonna have to cut that out.
That's not making the cut.
Okay, we'll cut that part.
Okay,
Say what you said again.
So he said, give me the signal, knock to give me the signal. So I was like that. So,
Come on, please, come on.
okay, so bear in mind, I was outside. So and the teacher asked me, why are you outside? I was like, oh, I want to get some 1 a.m. fresh air. when
In the hall.
In the hall.
when in reality there's something happening behind me. So then like,
Oh.
okay, so what are you thinking about?
No, I'm like, my things will be stopped.
Okay.
I thought you and the girlfriend was out in the hall. You have to talk to the girlfriend.
What would the
In
girlfriend be?
behalf of him.
What would the girlfriend be?
I know, I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, so and then the teacher came in the room and he checked and like, it was just him. Nobody was there.
What?
And he was like, I chill. Then the teacher was like, he checked the balcony, nothing. Okay, have a good night. You wanna know where was the girl?
Where?
The wardrobe.
At the side of the balcony.
Oh. Wait, like outside?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
climbed over.
Yeah.
What? Jeez.
No, okay, like balcony. She climbed over. There's like there's space to like walk right. So she was like hiding at the side.
That's dangerous. What the?
Yeah, and bear in mind, it was like we were at the 26th floor.
Wow.
So like down there was a swimming pool. It's not that bad if you think about it, but like
Wow, what are you
It's 26 floors.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll survive if you do this water.
Yeah, after the
Bad.
teacher goes out here, boom. You look down.
Yeah.
Oh, she's safe.
She's
Hey! She's swimming.
yeah, then they just continue and I was there watching.
You were watching?
No, I was just like I was just like no, I was just like on my phone watching them talk.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah, so to that girl and my friend, I don't know if you're still together, but great commitment.
I mean, it was worth it, right?
Okay, if a girl climbs on the balcony for you, she's the one.
I got one. When I was in Korea, where my both of my grandmoms came. From different sides. They came with us, right? And then we were at the subway, right? We went out. One of the grandmas in the wheelchair. Right, so we had to carry. And then suddenly a drunk man came.
Wheelchair.
Yeah. Wheelchair came.
Okay.
And a guy with a beer in his hand came up to my grandma, started talking to her in Korean, and just yeah, straight up. We were all watching him. And then my grandma was like, we're getting a drunk man just straight up. We were all dying. We're going.
What's the reaction of the grandma?
Yeah.
She couldn't do anything because she was in the chair. we were just waiting there, waiting for the guy to do something.
Oh my god.
No one stopped. No one stopped him.
Why are you stopping?
I don't know what to do. I thought I was just gonna talk or something, say hi, but just on the cheek.
Oh, yeah, that was a funny one. Okay, I'm gonna turn this 180, okay? You guys don't mind? I'll turn this 180.
Oh, okay.
After this 180.
Don't be abstracted.
That's the end of the podcast. Okay, back to it. So this is about my second trip as well. It was my first trip to Europe. So I had a transition flight. I went from KIA, Malaysia, to Turkey, Istanbul, and then from Istanbul I went to Germany that time. But this was in 2016, right? So 2016 was like the emergence of ISIS.
Oh,
Yeah. And then ISIS is like Middle Eastern, they're from like Turkey, near Turkey, that stuff, right? So yeah, I was traveling from KIA to Turkey. That was my longest flight. I went 9 hours. I was dead. I couldn't sleep the whole flight. My neck hurt. So I got off I was in Istanbul, and then I was in Istanbul. I tried the Istanbul ice cream. You know, the guy who's playing with the ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Trolling.
Yeah, that time. Yeah, we went to Istanbul. I tried the ice cream. Went to Germany. Had a wonderful tournament. I won my first World Championships there. Wonderful experience. Thank you. I won my first World Championship. I went back to Istanbul and I came back to Malaysia. Simple story, right? The thing is, 2 weeks after I came back to Malaysia and I was in Turkey, right? 2 weeks before that. 2 weeks after, ISIS and the terrorist group, they bombed the airport. They bombed the airport. Yeah, and everyone in the everyone who went with me was like, wow, we are so lucky.
Yeah.
Like, because the thing is, the event it didn't really get postponed. It was supposed to be later. It might even clash with the time, like it might have even clashed with the time, but they made it earlier, just because issues from the organization, and I was actually pretty lucky to have actually survived.
Oh my god.
Just go out and start screaming. Start. People outside up. Diam lah!
Dia look at me. Dia actually.
The canteen was like staring at him like.
Okay, yeah, so that was the time the airport got bombed, like 2 weeks after, and we were all like really lucky, like we were all like very grateful that we were still here. It sounds kind of cringe, but it was very scary. Yeah, but then in 2019, I went to Europe for my second time for my third or fourth World Championship in Europe. Oh no, second World Championship in Europe, third or fourth in my lifetime. And my transit was to Istanbul again. So I went to Istanbul and the airport was so big. It was so good now. It was very different. It was actually really nice. Hopefully that one doesn't get bombed. What? Okay.
Come on.
That was a bad joke. Okay, it looks like we're running out of time here. So, Nazim,
You better go catch it.
Alright. Alright, so hope you guys enjoy it. Like, those were some like unique stories in a way.
We said some bomb jokes, bro. Jokes are so bomb. Okay, maybe not, man. When. Sorry.
That joke was lit.
Yeah.
Okay guys, and I know I mentioned this earlier that this is Dan's like first and last, but if you want him to be in the next one, we'll make a poll.
Yeah, the poll will not allow you to say yes.
Exactly. Alright, so it's been a great time guys. I really had fun. So my name is Nazim.
my name's Ian.
My name is Caesar. My name is Daniel.
Ciao.
Bye!
Alright, do you want to see my epic list of stuff?
Oh.
Do you want it flatter or do you want it more top down?
No idea, I can't really
What do you
see.
mean? Oh.
That's fine, I guess.
Okay. Is it align the top middle?
In the center.
Daniel, chin.
Three, two, one. Alright, welcome back to Mike on Rain of Season 2, Episode 3. Alright, take two. Three. Wait, please put that in the cut, please.
Broke his mask.
Okay, so three.
My bad.
Alright, 3, 2.
Hey.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1. Alright, welcome back to Mike Off Break.
There's so much way you to cut out from this.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Like,
wait.
you need to edit out all your swear words.
Yeah, you said so many times.
You just added to it.
Alright.